So, hello, my name is Niki. My real name is Niki, and my dance name is Niki. I'm from Sweden, born in Ethiopia, but I see myself as a citizen of the world. I have family from all over, and I feel at home all over. I started dancing when I was very, very, very young. I always enjoyed dancing, as long as I can remember. I feel like dance found me. I didn't really choose dance. I feel like dance chose me. It was never a moment when I was like, okay, this is new, I want to try that. Dance was always a part of me since I was a baby. And around me, I didn't see so many people dancing. On TV, I just had like 2 or 3 channels, and it wasn't so much dance on this, unfortunately. No MTV and stuff like that. So the inspiration was music. I didn't have a visual inspiration of how I want to dance. No, it was just me hearing music and feeling like I want to dance. My dad, he's a musician. He's a drummer. So when I was a kid, he used to play and rehearse with his band in our home, in our house. And he would always play on everything, you know. When we eat dinner, he would play on my head and on the food and things like that. And I think that was the first inspiration, you know, to move, to have rhythm, to listen to rhythm, to enjoy rhythm, to understand that rhythm is something interesting. And so for a long time, I didn't have like somebody to show me moves, you know, not a teacher or a friend or a big brother or sister or from TV. I didn't have that for a long time, but I was just dancing with my friends. And when I was maybe 12 or 11, I started to take dance class, first dance class. It was hip hop or street dance or street funk was the name. And since then, I just been into that. I met hip-hop music when I was 9, I think, or 8, 9. My dad gave me a CD for Christmas as a gift. It was like a mixed CD with many different styles of music that was popular on the radio. And it was one hip-hop song, just one. And that one just got stuck on me. I just like, whoa, shit, what's this? Oh, wait, let me play again. Oh, repeat, repeat, repeat. And I just loved the way it made me feel. I loved the atmosphere. I just wanted to move. And how I moved to this song was so different from all the other music I've been listening to before. And that was like love at first sight. Huh? And I've been in love ever since now. That was the first inspiration. And I think now, 20 years later, my inspiration is still music. It's still the music that inspires me to move. I can see other dancers and be very inspired by them, of course. But the music speaks to me the most. And it guides me where to go. It shows me different ways of expressing. It brings out different feelings in me. It also brings out different sides of me that I sometimes cannot find when I'm just using my head or something like that. Music can reflect me. So I love to move to so many different types of music, not only hip-hop, even though I'm still in love with that. There's so much that triggers me and that inspires me. And also, okay, now I'm going deep. Also, music that you can hear, but also rhythms that just kind of exist. They exist inside of music. Sometimes you can hear them. Sometimes they are there, even though you can't hear them. And then also without music playing, there are certain rhythms that just exist. And this I like to connect with. Timeless rhythms, timeless melodies that been there hundreds of years ago, and they will be here hundreds of years from now. And I like to tap into that and let it flow through me. I love dance as an expression in general, and I love to do it anywhere. I love to do it at home. That's one of my favorite spots. At home on my balcony under the stars, that's my favorite place to move. I feel very inspired when I'm home. The club makes me feel free if the music is good. Otherwise, it makes me feel freaking trapped, and I want to. But the club is it's almost like a church, huh? When the music is good, because it's releasing. I'm releasing a lot of energy. People are releasing a lot of energy, and it almost becomes healing. You know? You release something and you gain something new. You release something and you gain something new. You meet other people. You get inspiration from other people, from other places, and it's just a place to express yourself, huh? And this is when the club is really good. When the club is not so good, then it can be more frustrating than liberating. But for me, it's always been club, home, battle, workshop, stage, wherever I am. I just want to express myself freely. I want to feel free. That is the ultimate goal. And I find the different places, they give me different types of freedom. And different periods. Like, for example, the battle was not always a part of my life, but when I discovered it, it was really interesting. It made me develop. It made me challenge myself to an extent that I couldn't do alone, or I couldn't do in class, or I couldn't do when I was training. In the battle, it gave me another type of fire that I couldn't do by myself. So it pushed me a lot. I would always, in my head, try to just think about me and the music, me and the speaker. Okay, it's a meeting between us. Let's go, let's see what happens. I don't really have anything prepared when I battle. I don't have any moves or stuff like that. But in my body, there's a lot of things already. So my technique or strategy is to stay as open as I can, connected with the music, so the music can inspire my movement, and try to trust that flow. Sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. But that's my strategy, yeah? Workshops or teaching, something I really enjoy, and I think I enjoy it more and more the more I do it. I've been teaching since I was 14, and it's more than 15 years now, and my style of teaching and the reason why has also changed. And now I just want to open people. I want to open myself. I want to inspire people. I want to inspire myself. And I want people to find clues rather than moves. I want to be able to give them exercises that can open them and not block them. This is how you do one thing, it's one way. No, I think there's thousands of ways of doing many things. So there's a lot of that going on when I teach. I also like to take class to get out of my own pattern and get some new inspiration, and I still do that a lot and as much as I can. Yeah, and then shows and stuff. You have a different space to communicate, and you can communicate other things. You have more time and a different focus from people in the audience to communicate something. So wherever you are in these places, for me, it's about expression and communication. It's this. Without that, then nothing. So that's it for me. Thank you so much. And boom.